They came in hoodies, they came in masks, shuffling their feet and laughing nervously while waiting for a winner to be announced. Just a few days after United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was murdered on a New York City sidewalk, these young men had lined up in Washington Square Park to compete in a look-alike contest for the man wanted for his murder. It was sparsely attended and seen as a joke by those who did turn up, said Talia Jane, a journalist who was there. But it underlined an obsession with a murder suspect that has gripped social media since the killing on the 4th of December, fueled by latent anger directed at America's private health insurers. There was a lot of tinder already there, a lot of discontent, a lot of frustration already there, and this sort of threw a match on it, Ms. Jane said. And it has only grown since the suspect was named as Luigi Mangione, a 26-year-old Ivy League-educated member of a prominent Baltimore family. In TikTok videos, memes, and group chats, a young man accused of shooting a father of two in the back on a New York City sidewalk has been fawned over and praised as a kind of folk hero. This fetishization was remarkably widespread, not limited to radical corners of the internet or any political affiliation, troubling many observers. "We do not kill people in cold blood to resolve policy differences or express a viewpoint," said Josh Shapiro, the governor of Pennsylvania, where Mr. Mangione was arrested at a McDonald's. "In a civil society, we are all less safe when ideologues engage in vigilante justice." Almost immediately after Mr. Thompson was shot dead, the internet began to lionize his suspected killer. On TikTok, people posted videos of CEO Assassin New York City walking tour. On Spotify, playlists dedicated to the suspect started to appear. Once Mr. Mangione was arrested, these fans came to his defense. Etsy was flooded with pro-Mangione apparel, while Amazon pulled similar products from their site. The McDonald's worker alleged to have turned him in has become a target for online hate, while the fast food franchise itself has been spammed with bad reviews. The police department in Altoona, Pennsylvania, that arrested him even received death threats. Much of this online reaction has focused on his looks, with the internet dubbing him the hot assassin. Indeed, Mr. Mangione's conventionally attractive physical appearance, which he showed off in shirtless social media posts, is now clearly part of the appeal, said cultural critic Blakely Thornton. Americans are effectively programmed to trust and empathize with men who look like Mr. Mangione, he said. That's why they are the protagonists in our movies, books, and stories. Public adoration for handsome men accused of crimes is not new. From Ted Bundy to Jeremy Meeks, violent men have developed cult followings. But Professor Tanya Horek, an expert on digital culture and true crime from Anglia Ruskin University, says that social media has given those sentiments massive visibility and helped them spread. The internet has caused a blurring of the lines between celebrity and criminality, she told the BBC, adding that when people see a good-looking person pop into their feeds, their first thought is lust, not moral criticism. The mood around Luigi Mangione is thirst, she said. Beyond his appearance, a large part of Mr. Mangione's online appeal is clearly his apparent ire against the private healthcare industry and corporate elites in general. U.S. media has reported that Mr. Mangione was arrested carrying a handwritten document that said, "These parasites had it coming." The Network Contagion Research Institute, NCRI, a nonprofit extremism research group based in New Jersey, said that after the shooting, the hashtag #EatTheRich went viral. Since Mr. Mangione's arrest, variations of #FreeLuigi were posted on X over 50,000 times, likely getting tens of millions of impressions. And by some measures, the NCRI said, engagement with posts about Mr. Thompson's killing across platforms like X, Reddit, and others surpassed that of the assassination attempt against Donald Trump in July. An analysis of a sample of comments carried out by market research firm OneClick found the vast majority, 4/5, contained criticism of the U.S. healthcare system. Mr. Mangione's X account has gained more than 400,000 followers since the shooting. The shooting also seemed to inspire others to take action against healthcare insurers. Wanted posters of other CEOs appeared around New York City, and a woman in Florida was arrested after telling an insurance agent on the phone, "Delay, deny, depose. You people are next," alluding to the words inscribed on a bullet casing found at the murder scene. Alex Goldenberg, a senior advisor at the NCRI, called the online reaction a turning point and a catalyst for the normalization of political violence that was once confined to extremists on the fringes. Kindly like, subscribe, and share.